I want to go back and give a shout out to all those people that are in education, working with children in preschool, the young teens, the high school people, because we're in tough times right now, but keep on going because we need you, we need you. Last week, there was a program on about emotions and dealing with children, and I would like to highlight a couple of things because it's very important that what we're about to do with that as well. You can make up any words to any song. I know that they had a song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, See How Wonderful You Are. All these positive things that you can create, that you can do, and show positives, because once we build cooperation, builds connections with the children. Don't get frustrated. They may not do what you want to do as quickly, but let them go. So I like to think of exercise as a growth and a strength technique. Now, I'm going to start from the baby. We know that babies are mainly on the back, okay? And so those of you that have young infants, you know what tummy time is. And as Dr. Robert Pantel said, you supervised time for tummy time. And basically what that means is you will put the child on the tummy and you'll get down there with them and you'll coo and you'll talk and you'll laugh. Just like what they talked about last week, emotions, show smiles and say, ooh, your eyes, get them excited. You don't keep them on there for a long period of time, maybe 3 minutes, but you're down there with them. And again, what this does, it helps build with the neck and the arms and the shoulders. People don't even realize that sometimes is very important in that growth process. So Dr. Robert Pantel, if you're interested, wrote a book called Taking Care of Your Child. The other part is sit. Well, gently, you can, when the baby is ready, as it says, pull your baby into a sitting position. It's a way to strengthen the muscles in the core, the back, the shoulders. And Steve Sanders, who's the author of Encouraging Physical Activities, he said the baby will naturally flex the abdominal muscles and body alignment. And that is great to feel balance. So you can even be saying simple songs like, say the child's name, Sarah, little, but don't be jerking them again. Everything is very gentle. I like this activity for babies. You know how adults will work their abs and will work their core, and little like this bicycling activities. Put the baby down, and when you are working on their little legs, just in a very gentle motion, repeat it 3 to 5 times. You can make eye contact. I think a song that you can sing with my son. Here we go around the mulberry bush. You can say, now we're going to work the legs, work the legs, work the legs. Now we're going to work the legs and do it again. Then you can go to their hands. Then you can go to their feet, clap them together. And now we're going to pull our toes. It's just something fun to see your expression. And as long as they're happy with it, laughing, you make that connection, because I want to say cooperation builds connection. I want to do a couple of things with you all. There's different times during the months where children develop at different stages. Like 1 to 2 months when you're gripping. And so you can just gently open the hands and they'll reflex and pull them back. But it's just something soothing, to sing too long, to lullaby, whatever. And at 3 months, they begin to open and they notice things. Well, then start again touching things, bring a safe toy into them, let them feel it, let them touch. That's 3 to 5 months. And again, you may think it's silly, but even at that age, a child can start lifting weights. By that, I mean, like a little safe toy or anything, bringing it to them, pushing it away. You can start encouraging that. You can even make some sounds to go with it. 5 to 6 months, they're ready for bright toys. Right, little books that have those soft, filled and shaped books. Let them flip it over there. 7 to 8 months, an exciting development. Allows the baby to transfer toys from one hand to the other. So be thinking of what that child can put in that hand, maybe some toys. And again, as we start with some of these activities may or may not be for the younger ones, but I would like to talk about this. This is a basket, and it's beautiful weather out there. So what I have done, I've gone out to all these leaves. You can do a lot of activities with these leaves, but don't let me put them in the mouth. Please watch that. I would. So one of the things leaf collecting, when I was doing some research, said it builds their gross motor skills, their large muscles, and fine motors, because as they're collecting those leaves and they're walking and they're squatting and they're bending down, picking up the leaves, what we may find is if you let them get a little basket and you create it and you go outside and you go, okay, we're going to pick up some leaves and you can make it to any song that you want. And you can say, picking up a leaf and put it in the basket. Let them see it. Picking up a leaf, let them bend down and get them and put it in the basket. Picking up a leaf and put it in the basket. Now we have our leaves. I mean, they would like to do that forever, but again, those gross motor skills, you haven't spent anything on it, but they're bending down, picking them up. Your kids, they love to. But another thing, after you get your basket, then you can talk about the leaves. Again, don't be letting them put it in your mouth. Let them look at the leaves, the different shapes, maybe the different colors. I have some that are green, yellow, red, and you can let them see them. Once you have all those leaves, put them down on the floor. Put them in groups of 5, 6, whatever. Take them out. Because another thing that you can do is, as you're talking about shapes, you can also say, bending down and picking up a leaf, picking up a leaf, picking up a leaf, bending down and picking up a leaf. Here we go around. They can go around in a circle with their leaf and clap. Then you say, bending down and picking up 2 leaves, picking up 2 leaves. 1 and 2, bending down to pick up 2 leaves, turn them all around. Then you say down 3, 1, 2, 3. Bending down to pick 3 leaves, pick 3 leaves. Anybody have to help? Pick 3 leaves, bending down to pick 3 leaves. Turn it all around. You can do that as many numbers, but again, gross motor skills, what they're doing, so very fun for you. You can talk about colors, the shapes. So look that way. Gross motor skills. These, not very creative, these are lily pads. Okay? You're going to play the ribbit circle. Ribbit, you're going to be a frog. You put these down on the floor. Pick green, because they're green lily pads. You put them down on the floor. Any way you want, but notice they have all different shapes. Because that's another thing you can do. It's a big lily pad. It's a baby, small lily pad. Depending on the age, you can say, where is that little lily pad? How many do you see? But the fun thing about the frog on the lily pad is that it says it helps physical activities and coordination. It encourages imagination and creative thinking. So as you have these on the floor, you, as well as the child, say, we're going to be a frog, ribbit. And they have to jump from one lily pad to the other. And you can say, ribbit 1. You can jump to another one and say, ribbit 1, 2. Anything you want, but get them to be a frog, up or down, and make the sound. Don't know. We're going to be a frog, ribbit. No! Remember what they said about your mother? We're going to be a frog, ribbit. That's what you do. We're going to be a frog, ribbit. And kids down there do that. And get gross motor skills, creative thinking, and imagination. I have a green piece of paper. It's a lily, top to down. Big. Sort of big. Anything like that. But that is your frog. The next one that I love is freeze dancing. You put on any music you want, but I'm going to put on a song and I want you to listen to it. Freeze dancing, it encourages children to listen and to self-regulate. Why is that important? these schools. We'll get back in them and then figure it out. Self-regulate. We got start and stop. So I would like to play this freeze. It's called Party Freeze Dance by the Caregivers. Further. So if you notice, it gave me directions. Dancing, dancing all around. They can do whatever they want. Just tell them whatever they want to do. And then they call. And that's the freeze dance. And that means they stop. You could Google that song. You don't have to buy anything. Just Google it and we'll put some songs on it as well. The shadow shapes. The shadow shapes are basically pretty interesting. All these have been found on the website. The shadow shapes. On a Sunday, take the child outside, let them look at their shadow. See if your child would like to make a shadow, jump, dance, wave. You got a shadow. And it's again great for listening skills and also get some moving outside, which we need to be when it's pretty in these next few days. Get them outside in the fresh air. And for a final bit of fun, trace your child's image on the floor, on the concrete. Just get some chalk and just do that. There's another song that we wanted to talk about, and it's teaching them again listening skills. It's called Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. Real easy. You can do this with them. So I'm going to play this. Teaching them body parts. You're going slow. Let's get some animation. So easy. Make it fun. Make them look. And then watch this. Then check as they do this. Music those. Music those. Go back. Make it fun. Absolutely. And then the next song goes faster. So if they get older, that's really fun to make them go faster. And I like that. That's a head, shoulders, knees, and toes. One of the other games is called a Shale Game. This is pretty fun to do. You take, depending on the child, you take a solo, and you depend on what age. You might want to start with one and you say, here's the puppy. You make a story out of it. You're going to sing a song. And then you have it. So where did the puppy go? That little one will come and pick up and go, oh, right. As they get older, say, we're going, puppy's going to go for a walk. And you move it around. So where is the puppy? There you go. Yes. And let them, by that time, pick it up and go, oh, you can start adding as many cups as you want. It's that magic game that people have had forever that they can do. And it's a great idea for them to do the thinking skills. And it does hand-eye coordination. So that's why, music is good, but you got to understand what we're doing here. Now, we have this tube, and I want to do a couple of more things on this. This tube, if you've ever heard the song, you ever heard of Hot Potato? Hot Potato is awesome. So you're going to play Hot Potato. babies. I want hot potato. Make the baby drop. Put your little step. Pizza, anything you want. Like you can start playing attention for hot potato. Anything you want. Let them look. It's amazing. Love it. See, I like the hot potato songs. I do like that song. So what I'm basically saying is provide these young children with something interesting, a safe toy that they can touch, shake, bang, not on each other's heads, something like that. And you know what? Babies also love to brush their fingers and hair, and you just kind of, don't get frustrated with this. Yeah, a lot of new stuff like that. Read a book to your child every day. Read it. Okay, we want you to actually flip it. I can just read a book. And then a lot of times baby wants to feed themselves and that ones, let them. I want to do couple more things. So you saw the freeze dancing, the shallow shakes. This is one. Make them noise. If you have something just at home, make sure the top is secure. But another thing that babies like to do is to see things take out. They like to put back in. Then you can count with them. 1, 2, and see that hand-eye coordination. Put some fun music on. Okay. And so, whatever that you're doing is pretty. I call it the drawing outside. You just get a piece of chalk and you just start. You can draw a block and put 1, 2, 3, 4, and you pick a number and have your child say 3. They have to go find 3, and they have to do 3 jumps. Something like that. You go, okay, let's go to the next one. It's a swirly line. They have to do the swirly line, anything like this. Then you maybe make an alphabet and say you're going to sing A is for apple, B is for book. Anything that you want to get them to understand. Just a few little letters. You can do anything you want. You can do the hopscotch. It's like hopscotch. And then, as I said, do something creative. Areas such as clap 4 times or jump 2 times. All those. Here's your creation. Cup, solo cup, a glove, a rubber band, and a straw. Yeah, older kids like this. So you just go in there, do that yourself, put that with straw in there, bring it up. This glove has numbers on it, 1, 2, 3. You can do any song you want, anything else. Children, and they can have a race with them. And you say, on your mark, this will go in. Get set, go. And then they have to say what's on their glove, and they have to count, and they have to say it, and then it goes back down. It's fun to do whatever. It's not anything nonsense. So these things here, kids love to bang, they love to hit, they love to move, but if you don't get that into it, they can get to it. They don't let them use something like this, but again, they love pretend music. And as we leave, I'm going to show you a couple of these things that are on the video and I'm going to talk to you. Music ignites all areas of child development, and it gets them ready to read. And it helps the mind and the body work together. You saw gross motor skills, eye contact, coordination, hand. And exposing the music during early development helps them to learn the sounds of meaningful words. Studies have shown that exposing a child with music speeds up the process of learning their own touch and speaking. And so babies are stimulated by it. They also, like it says, fast tempo that mimics their work. So these are a couple of resources, but there's one resource that they are going to look at right now. It's called the Busy Toddler by Susie Ellison. Do you have it up? Yes. And I give all the credit to all of what I'm writing here to many people who have studied this. I didn't create any of this myself. But Susie does things such as the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What's today? Make it fun. Then she does the months. So all that is free. You can see it. The music that I've got, I have it YouTube, and I've given you all some information. It's children's song and exercise. You can YouTube that. And this one is a brain. It says brain exercise. There's another one. A couple of these were stretching and exercise. It teaches them to exercise. YouTube having Shuba. If I didn't say her name correctly, sorry. Well, she does a lot for children. And all I did was go on YouTube and see something that you can do at your home. You don't have to go out and buy anything. You can make creative, and that's what it is. Have your child be creative with you. Like picking up a leaf and put it in the basket. Then count them. Then talk about the colors. Then talk about how it feels. Look at the trees. And if you have rattlers, I'm sure there's safe rattlers for the child. This would not be good because they're hooked on just the fall. They love, like I said earlier, at an age to grab anything that stimulates them that they can hear and see, visual is great. So I hope that you enjoyed this section. And again, thank you to all those who everybody who is working with our young children, our middle school, our teens. Continue on. It's a hard time right now, but we believe in you, and we know we want to support you. So have a great day, and thank you for letting me here. Now,
Girl, that glove thing just blew my mind. I'm like, I've never seen that in my life. That was so much fun. Is it just like a kitchen, or like a rubber glove?
oh, yes, it's a rubber glove with a rubber band, and that's all it is.
I just can't wait to try that. I'm doing it as soon as I get home.
I know, I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I really like that. Yeah, that's fun. Today, we are going to be talking about our toy. And our toy that we're going to talk about today is our interesting little turtle cover band. The little turtle band. And inside, it's a have musical instruments. And we have all around. And this is what the secret was talking about with, you know, the medical clips, people apart, something we're going to make instruments that are in the parts of the class. And then we have some classes. Already done. Because boyfriend is today, you can encourage a lot of music discoveries with these toys. You can make your own song, that's what we was talking about. Come up with your own things. Encourage shaping, running, happy, and having fun. It helps improve their creativity, their concentration, their intelligence, small motor skills, hand-eye coordination, social skills, and it builds rhythm perception and perception activities. I'm just a moment. Heavy.
You're kind of echoey, Miss Kim.
Yeah. I think it's. I don't know why.
Do you need to be able to?
No. I'm just gonna leave this in here. We had two computers going at the same time, and I think it was causing some issues there. All right. So, um, pretty simple. You guys will be receiving this today. For our exploration station, basically it's similar to the stuff that Miss Jan was talking about. Using things that you have at home to create, using open-ended materials to create your own instruments. And today I just have some bowls, and I have a little measuring cup and a little spoon. Of course, you guys are going to have these musical instruments that I'm giving you, but if you didn't have these, and even if you do have these, you can still use other things. And we're just going to take these and bang them. And you'll notice that the spoon and the measuring cup, they make different sounds. So you can see all the different sounds. Of course, both of my bowls are kind of the same, so they're probably going to make the same sound. But if I take the top to my turtle drum and bang on it, it's going to make a different sound. So just very easy, simple things to introduce your children to making their own music, to doing music. It's a lot of fun. Very simple. She was talking about the toilet paper rolls and the paper towel rolls. We also use wrapping paper rolls this time of year, and we call them doo-to-doos. And so toilet paper rolls are little doo-to-doos, and paper towel rolls are bigger doo-to-doos, and the wrapping paper rolls are huge doo-to-doos. And when we get one of those, I mean, even my older kids, they love playing with the doo-to-doos. My husband loves playing with the doo-to-doos. Doo-to-doos are big things in our house. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. So those are the toys. I do want to tell you a few more things before we start singing our songs today. Our winter reading program has started. It started last week. We are keeping track of the number of books read, the number of minutes read. So when you're reading to your child, just keep track of how much time they're reading. For every hour that you read to your child, they get an entry for a prize drawing. This year we are doing a prize drawing from those entries, and we are also doing a top reader prize. So the person who has read the most during the months of December and January will get that top reader prize, because we want everyone to read as much as they can. If you're participating in the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program, you can count those books for both things, but you would just need to keep track of the number of books and the number of minutes read. You don't have to keep track of the titles of those books if you don't want to, but you're welcome to. Just how many that you've read. Also, I do want to thank you guys for showing up to these programs. I really appreciate it. I hope you got something out of it. I thought it went really well. I'm really happy with the turnout. I will be sending out post surveys about the program. If you could just fill those out, let us know ways that we can improve it, things that you would like to see in the future. That would be great. And I'll send those to your emails after this program. So you guys ready to sing some songs? We're going to sing some of the songs that we sang before, and then we'll add one more song. So our first song we're going to sing is Round and Round the Garden. So we have our little circle. We're going to make our little circle. Round and round the garden goes the teddy bear. One step, two step, tickle under there. Very good. We'll do that one more time. Round and round the garden goes the teddy bear. One step, two step, tickle under there. All right, do we have our itsy bitsy spiders? And our little spiders? There we go. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay! Now, remember what I said about adding to that song? I like to do the itsy bitsy spider, the huge and hairy spider, and the tiny little spider. But you can also do the super fast spider if you want to. You do the really slow spider if you want to. Today we're gonna do the huge and hairy spider. Do we have our huge and hairy spiders? Here we go. The huge and hairy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the huge and hairy spider went up the spout again. Yay! Right, we have a teeny tiny little spider. Here we go. A teeny tiny spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the teeny tiny spider went up the spout again. Yay! Good job. All right, we're gonna sing the song about 5 in the bed. 5 in the bed, and the little one says, roll over. You ready? There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There was 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, good night. Good job. All right. I think another song. Do you guys remember what other song we sang? I can't remember. I don't have my little cheat sheet today. Well, I tell you what. We'll make up another. We'll sing another song. Are you guys feeling happy today? If you're happy and you know it, we'll clap our hands. We'll stomp our feet, and we'll shout, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. And if you're happy and you know it, it's another good way to add. You can add as many different movements as you want with that. You don't have to use those same ones. You can use anything you want to. You can also add other emotions.
Yes,
If you're
girl, I was
angry
just fixing to say that. That's so
If you're
perfect.
angry, you're gonna shout out loud.
And take a
Yeah.
breath. If you're angry and you
breath. That's
know
a
it,
good
take
one.
a breath. Yeah.
Yep, we have to get that air in there. What Miss Holly taught us last week, we got to get all that air to our brains, don't we? Yeah. Okay, we'll sing one more song, and this is just a lap song. And we're just gonna rock, just like this. And we're sitting in a boat, and the boat is rocking, rocking, rocking. We're sitting in a boat, and the boat is rocking, rocking, rocking. Sitting in a boat, and the waves are oh so high. Oh, so high in the morning. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah! That's a fun song. That's a fun song. I like that one. So, do you guys have any questions about anything we've gone over today or anything that we've gone over during the last 5 weeks? Anything we've missed? I do really appreciate you guys attending. And after this is over, you're welcome to come in and pick up your little turtle band. Come pick up your turtle band. And if nobody has any questions, I will get that post survey out to you guys. Did you have a question? Okay. I'll get that post survey out to you guys. If you can get that back to me, that'd be great. And I guess that's it. Thank you for coming. And I'll see you next time, maybe. Bye-bye. There we go.